Welcome all. In this session, I am discussing about keynotes and multiple choice questions on TGA and DTA method. Before going to understand TGA and DTA, we need to understand about thermal analysis and their types. Thermal analysis incorporates those techniques in which some physical parameter of system is determined and recorded as function of temperature. Types of thermal analysis. These are the different types of thermal analysis, and this is the abbreviation for the analysis. And these are the instrument used in thermal analysis. Thermogravimetry. It is a method of thermal analysis in which changes in physical and chemical properties of substance is measured as function of temperature or function of time. Types of thermogravimetry. These are three types. First one, static or isothermal thermogravimetry. In this, sample weight is recorded as a function of time at constant temperature. Second one, quasi-static thermogravimetry. In this, sample is heated to constant weight at each of the series of increasing temperature. Third one, dynamic thermogravimetry. In this, sample is heated in an environment whose temperature is changing at a linear rate in predetermined manner. Thermogram or thermogravimetry curve, which is a plot of weight change against the temperature. A typical thermogram, that of silver nitrate, which exhibits two plates, that is horizontal line, and one inflection, that is curve, in which AgNO3 is stable at 473 degrees Celsius and the following reaction takes place. Due to loss of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen, the weight loss takes place and it forms the curve and reaches at a temperature 608 degrees Celsius. Above this temperature, the metallic silver alone can exist and it is stable. Instrumentation. TGA curve are recorded using thermobalance, that is precision balance, which is programmed for linear rise of temperature. Recording balances are two types, that is deflection balance and null point balance. Crucible is used as sample holder made from platinum, aluminium, alumina or quartz, stainless steel, etc. Furnace is made by material of cantle or nichrome wire or a ribbon. Thermocouple is used for temperature measurement and it made from alloys of platinum and rhodium for 1100 degrees Celsius, and for high temperature tungsten and rhenium is used as a thermocouple. Recorder is either time-based potentiometric strip chart or XY recorder, that is photographic paper recorder and light beam galvanometer. Application of TGA. Determination of purity and the stability of primary standard. Determination of drying temperature of precipitate in gravimetric analysis. It is used to determine the composition of binary mixture, for example, mixture of calcium oxalate and magnesium oxalate. It is used in the study of catalyst, that is zinc and zinc chromate used as a catalyst in synthesis of methanol. Next one, study of polymers and analysis of coal, calcium carbonate, etc. is used for quantitative analysis. Next method, differential thermal analysis or DTA technique. Differential thermal analysis is a method for recording the difference in temperature between a substance and an inert material as a function of temperature. Here, the heat is absorbed or emitted by a system is observed by measuring the temperature difference between that of system and inert reference component, which made by alumina or silicon carbide. As the temperature of both are increased at a constant rate. This is the basic principle behind the DTA technique. Plotting of differential temperature versus time or reference temperature or sample temperature or furnace temperature gives the differential thermogram. From the thermogram, nature of sample is examined based on the shape and size of the peaks. Here we are getting two types of peaks, one is endothermic, another one is exothermic. Sharp endothermic peak gives idea of changes in crystallinity or fusion process. Broad endothermic peaks show dehydration reaction. In general, physical changes gives endothermic curve, but chemical reaction, especially of oxidative nature, give rise to exothermic curves. Physical changes like melting, vaporization, desorption, sublimation, etc., and chemical process like dehydration, reduction, and decomposition are endothermic in nature. Physical changes like adsorption, crystallization, and chemical process like oxidation, polymerization, and chemisorption are exothermic in nature. Instrumentation. In DTA technique, tubular furnace is used. A sample holder is fabricated with both metallic and non-metallic material. Metallic materials are nickel, platinum, and its alloys of stainless steel. Non-metallic materials are glass, alumina, vitreous silica, etc. Non-metallic holder gives sharp endotherm, hand flat exotherm, whereas metallic holder gives sharp exotherm and flat endotherm. Furnace temperature controller is a thermocouple. It made from chromel P and alumel. Both nickel and chromium alloys are used. It helpful for measuring and controlling the temperature. Applications. To study the specific heat of substance like naphthalene and heat of reaction. DTA has been widely used for studying the thermal behavior of inorganic compounds such as silicates, ferrites, clays, ceramics, and glasses, metal amine complexes, etc. DTA used for determination of melting point, boiling point, decomposition points of organic compounds such as oils, fats, pharmaceuticals, and other organic. It also used in study of polymers like transition temperature, thermophysical and chemical changes, and elastic nature of. Next, we discuss about some multiple choice questions asked from TGA and DTA technique. First one, in TGA, the instrument used is called as thermobalance. Which of the following option is appropriate for TGA and DTA? TGA measures only weight while DTA measures other effects. Third one, a rapid TGA method is used for which of following process? It is used for decomposition reactions isothermally. Fourth one, in the application of DTA and DSC, which of following parameter is measured for glasses? Generally for glasses, we are using transition temperature. Fifth one, fusion of sample during DTA is indicated by endotherm. In DTA, alumina is used as reference material. DTA and TG are the type of thermal analysis. DTA curve can be used for the determination of phase diagram, glass transition temperature, thermal and oxidative stability. In DTA curve, an exothermal event takes place and a maximum will be observed on the curve. The temperature of the sample will exceed that of the reference. In DTA curve, the area under the endotherm or exotherm is related to the enthalpy of the thermal event, that is delta H. DTA curve provides data on transformation that have occurred, such as glass transition, crystallization, melting and sublimation. In the DTA curve, an endothermic event takes place within the sample and a minimum will be observed on the curve. That is, the temperature of the sample will lag behind that of reference. Next one, in a DTA curve, differential temperature is plotted against time or against temperature. In a DTA is usually used reference material for analysis of inorganic compounds are alumina, carborundum or magnesium oxide powder. Thermal analysis is defined as measurement of physical properties as a function of temperature. What are the two main techniques for thermal analysis, that is TGA and DTA technique? Which of the following option is appropriate for the TGA and DTA technique? TGA measures only weight while DTA measures other effects. For the decomposition of the anhydrous calcium oxalate, which of the following steps occur? That is intermediates, anhydrous calcium oxalate and calcium carbonate. In the TGA curve, the horizontal portion or plateaus indicate the regions where there is no weight change. In the TGA curve, the curved portion indicate the regions where are indicative of weight losses. TG curve is quantitative, therefore the calculation for compound stoichiometry can be made at any given temperature. For the decomposition of copper sulfate monohydrate, which of the following steps occur in sequence? That is intermediates, anhydrous salt, oxides. The application of thermogravimetry are determination of the purity and thermal stability of both primary and secondary standards, investigation of correct drying temperature, determination of the composition of complex mixtures. In differential thermal analysis, the material under study and an inert reference are made to undergo identical thermal cycles. By this, we finish the multiple choice questions asked from TGA and DTA techniques.